Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Survival Fountain of Youth, where hopefully with this episode we'll have all the preparations done for the start of next week to be able to embark away from the Island of Hope up into the northern area here. We've gotten a fair bit tackled and done. There are some things I would like to try getting and checking out, such as not the bamboo sticks there. Flexible branches over here from the far side of the island. Just see what we could possibly craft with them. There's a snake potion to grab from the waters there. I'm trying to think of what else I needed or wanted to do. I do also have to go along the coast and find more palm fronds and such like that to be able to make more liana rope. So we got some things to work at, as well as I also have the cutter. I want to get some more bones from anything we've hunted or gone after. Just because we could use a better knife if we do go to another region and we might need to put our tools to use. So, funnily enough, with all of our animal hide clothing on, it seems like we don't have to worry too much about, like, the soak status. Oh, but we do have another snake we need to take care of. God, these guys seem to come back a lot faster than I thought they would. There we go. Take the arrow back. I know I did say the next rainy day that I would stop and read and go through some of the books we've got, but with having a bigger goal I'd like to try going for, we'll see about focus on this for a little bit. Because if there is still that boar up here in the woods by that liana, that might have some bones in it that we can easily harvest, and we can turn those into that bone knife, which I think is the last tool that I think I really need to be, like, as well outfitted as I want to be for going out to another island. There are other pieces of the natives map that we still have to find, I think, on this island somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where to go looking for them. So it is a case of, I might as well grab these just so we have excess. Yeah, quite a few snakes about here. Luckily, though, this highlighting ability that we picked up is very helpful for just keeping us on track and safe. Yeah, so it should be just a straight shot forward from about here. And we should find that dead boar if it is still out there. I have to imagine, like, over time, like, some of the items in it will decay, so we can't get them, but... Oh. You actually don't have any bones to you, which is weird to say, but it is the case. Okay, let me see... maybe I'll try going around and see if I can find any other boars for the bones, because I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to think of what all has given me bones that I've hunted in the past. There's no body left here. I think we fully took care of one there. Oh, or it's one of these two. Another arrow back. Okay, again. It seems like maybe I gathered everything I wanted to from them. Okay, well, we'll get the... Oh, actually, you know what? I'll get the other two hide from that, and I even didn't get tendons either. There is some more liana, but I don't think I actually needed all that much. I actually think maybe I want to... Okay, you know what? There is what looks like a path one way up here. I'm wondering... Here's my thinking. I go grab a bit of liana, try to find a tree that gives the narrow leaves, make up a rope, and maybe I'll actually be able to reach that cartography tree by following that trail or road that's there. Might be a long shot, but it might let me map out the last bits of the island I need to. And yeah, I'm not seeing any scorpions, so I should hopefully be able to get this without issue. There we go. Now we'll see about trying to head down. There's that. And let me just see if I can make up a couple of rope quickly here. There. Okay, well, fog is not going to help for trying to map it out, but even at least if I know that this route does take us to that spot, that'll be helpful. And we do have the obsidian spear, so this should be quite helpful for dealing with any, like, of the wildlife that's been a little bit against us. Oh yeah, a lot of these little guys about here. Okay, I don't know if we'll pick you up. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will, because I think we've got a fair bit of inventory space. So that is a little bit of free... Well, I guess kind of free food. Again, it is kind of floaty dealing with some of the wildlife. But that's done. Okay, it looks like there could even be a way up here. I do know... but I'm probably going to get a little bit cut up from it. Okay, we seem to be left alone. I think the last cartographer tree is the one that's, like, up on that peak somewhere up north here. I do wish it wasn't foggy, so we could actually properly map out if we can make it to it, but... Or that's where I'm trying to go. God, managed to get completely turned around there. If I didn't get up to a nice high point, I would have gone completely the wrong way for quite a while. Okay. Hopefully I can climb up these rocks and just, like... Probably not the intended path to reach that, but... Ooh, definitely not the intended path to reach that, given... I'm not sure how you would get over there. It's like, there's no way I can jump that gap. That's way too big. There's got to be some way up to that. Oh, there's our strength up a bit more. Yeah, we're going to get a little more cut up through that. I might even stop and pick up that living water that is in the area by here, too. Or, well, more over there, but you know what I mean. Okay, this might be where we're looking for, because this seems... Or is this just the gap between... Yeah, this is the gap between where I'm trying to get to. Oh. Another crushed guy, though. And unfortunately... Oh, well, there are at least the jackals here. Oh, there we go. And, well, there's one bone. Okay, right. Let's maybe just focus on trying to get the bones off. Yeah, we'll take the tendon too, because again, I do super need them. They are a key component for making things. See if I can get lucky and get one more bone. That'll be the upgraded knife I need. Oh, could this be what I've been looking for? I think so. There we go. Again, I wish it wasn't foggy, so I could I don't know if it'll let us map with it being as foggy as it is or not. Okay, looks like I actually have to go down to the bottom. Nope. Bottom, land, and deal with whatever one of these birds before I can then go back up. No, and... okay, there's something glinting out there. No, or maybe it will let me go up without... oh, come on. And now it's saying it's... time of day is wrong. Okay, at least we do know that there is a way up here to it. I'm going to actually just see about trying to head out to what's glinting in the distance there. I'd still like to try coming back to camp with the bones I need to make up the knife. It does seem we have another jackal. Yeah, I guess we're going into melee with them. Oh, come on, I got him. There we go. Ah, shoot. No bone on him. Take the arrow, though. I think it was... oh, there's an... oh, actually a couple of things. Climb, you bugger, climb. Okay, let's see. Looks like a number of things might be around here. Oh. Okay, arrows. Bones. Okay, so I don't even have to use my cutter for that. Perfect. I might as well take a coconut. Oh, another piece of the map. More arrows, more bones. A pile of scraps. Oh, wait, what would that give? Hang on. Coal. Okay, I don't have the tool for it, but... an ancient drawing. Song of the Wrath of Mortals. It was not long before mortals realized who poisoned the wells, and hatred for the immortals blazed up more than ever and awoke a terrible rage, which was destined to burn the mortals to ashes. Horrible was their hatred, as they were poisoned and devoid of healing. Weak were their bodies, but their spirit craved for death of their enemies more than their own living. Casting away everything else, all mortals went on the great hunt for mortals, and there was no island befallen, no stone unturned, no cave unsought. And all mortals were found, and most of them slain in bloody battles. For there is no limit to the rage of the poisoned who found their poisoners. And the last of best people fell in the year of the high sun, defeated by the rage of sick and dying mortals. Okay. Interesting bit of info from that. But the good news is... actually, I gotta figure out the best way to get back, because we're kind of out in an uncharted area here. I'm just going to take a look and see. This almost looks like another one of those, like, clay water sources. And if that's the case, maybe we can get a little bit more clay to take back, just to have. Ah, crap. Right, that's because of how heavy they are. Yeah, I better leave them and just work our way back as is. So maybe what we'll do, since we have to head up around the north anyway and come back to this area, now that I know, like, the slope up for the tree, maybe we'll try to map then. Oh, crap. Don't really want to engage with anybody else. I just want to get back with all the bones we picked up, so that way we can make up that other knife. Although, how many tendons do I have? I've got 2. That actually is probably enough to make up the last bit of... replace our belt. Maybe even give us the hide bag. Interesting, interesting. Because I believe to make the leather, I need the step up from the tanning bench we've got right now, but we don't have that recipe. Like we can see it yet. So yeah, let's just work our way back to base and see how everything is sitting. I do have to look at making up another bandage for ourselves with having gotten cut on something. And I might want... should I go for the living water that's out here? Maybe we'll actually just take it easy for the rest of the day, because we still have a fair bit of time in the recording before I'd probably say we'll wrap this episode up. So we'll take all this back to base and just spend a little bit of time recuperating and recovering. Our health has taken quite a beating from all the Okotilo and stuff. Nope, and there's some rain, so we can make sure we can top up on our food and water. A little bit of pain this episode, just dealing with some of the things, but I think it'll all pay off. I should check and see if there's anything medicine-wise I can make that'll just, like, help our health recover faster. And I think all in all, we are sitting decently enough. Just see if we can try to not scrape ourselves up against anything else like the Ocotillo plants. Like, they are a very handy source of a bunch of, like, small sticks for firewood and material, but they do like to be almost serve like little roadblocks for your progress in exploring. Yeah, our health... Yeah, that has dropped the lowest I think we've ever seen it. I mean, we're not too much in danger, but it's still one of the cases of I don't want to have that slip and go out when we're not quite full health. Like, even if we're 3/4 or higher, that'd probably be fine for, I'd say, to go exploring. Well, we're almost back. I think that's, yeah, that's a little marker there, so it's just over a few more hills. Does feel like we're going super slow, though. Might be because we do have a full inventory of a variety of things. Truth be told, I can't even tell if it's just evening or dark or... Okay, it says it's middle of the night, but I feel like it's way too bright for that. I'm not sure, it's maybe because the rain is, like, changing up the skybox, so instead of nightfall, it's this. But yeah, it does not feel like it's the middle of the night right now. We're just about back. Just gotta get a little bit further. Once we can start dropping this stuff off, we'll be moving much faster. Okay, might as well put the hideaway here first, because that'll immediately speed us up. There we go. Okay, so let's have ourselves... Water is basically full up now. Let's see about food. Okay, right, let me go drop this rotten food out over here. And it looks like I might actually have to make a small fire just to cook these guys. Although I do have a couple of fried eggs. And that might even be an... Oh, and I have the breadfruit. Yeah, let's get that sleep in. There we go. Okay, so... seeing about processing everything. We wanted to make up that knife, which needed... Right, we need this. And that needs... one of those blades. Ah, yeah, we'll use the wooden hammer here for... Wait, actually, hang on. I thought I had a... Did I put the stone hammer in here? No. Oh, maybe I have multiple stone hammers and... Not in there. Not in there. I know I made up an improved stone... Oh, or are they... Oh, here they are. Okay, you know what? We'll take one hammer from here, throw it in the boat. So that's there, and take the other one and keep it on us for now. Right, so make that into that. And then we need the handle, which I guess I can just make on my own here. Yeah, that'll do. Now we can make up that. And we got ourselves the bone knife. Okay, so we'll drop that hammer in there. Let me see about making up a little bit more rope to have. Yeah, we'll do 5 ropes. Nope, that hide is done. I need to process some more hides. Let's do that. Back to here, slap one on. Might as well also get those tendons made over. And I think it's the case of belt or box. Kind of leaning probably the bag more. Oh, but I don't have the fish bones for that, although... Can I make the primitive fishing rod? I can. There we go. Oh, and another survival point, which I actually might... So I've got 3 right now. Okay, I don't think I need that. I was looking at... Yeah, do that, so that we get more survival points through that. Ooh, that actually would be good to help go through our books faster, because that would basically mean our books only take... 5 hours to read over the 10? I think, anyway. Alright, let's see. Okay, processed hides there. And actually, let me see about grabbing the worms we got in this box. And see if I can actually do a bit of fishing in order to get some fish bones to make the needle. So then we might be able to try and, make up like that hide bag. Hey, there we go. And is there anything I can do with that, or just cook it? Okay, drop it to the ground, so we'll bring this back to cover and then do just that. I click to drop it. Okay, all it's going to give us, though, is a bit of meat, which I guess isn't bad. And we'll just bring you over and drop you here. Okay, so getting the bigger fish bones, I think, probably needs me going after, say, something like shark. I'll put that all over there. The tendon we'll put over here. Not super sure if it was worth it to make that or not, but I guess it's at least something that's there. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Okay, so I need that, I need those, that. Okay, that should be fine for what's in there. The short dog, or yeah, the short-eared dog's that in there till we cook that in a little bit. think it... I mean, it's the case I'll even cook those right now and then have them. Come on, you bugger. There we go. Okay, yes, we'll cook that. Cook those. Actually, I should see if there's any more water left in these, or if they've dried out. No, they haven't. Perfect. There's that. We can use some more sleep in. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do, is we'll get an extra long bit of sleep in to help really boost our health up. There we go. Oh, nope, I wanted to eat that. So that is pretty good there. I'm trying to think there's... Alright, I just want to see quickly about taking the boat out and try and get those flexible branches, just see what they might offer for, like, crafting. Because it seems like they're not too far from shore that I can do that. And I might even actually, while we're out with the canoe, go all the way up around the island back to that northern beach and see about trying to use that cartographer tree. Just map out the last, what could be the last parts of the island, see what, if anything we're missing, and then go from that. Now, then there is also, too, if I do go up here, maybe try and get up to that Chronicles site and everything there, too, as well. Maybe trying to see about... where that snake potion could be down here. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's snagged, so that's an option. Hop back in and go along our way. And looks like the best place to land is going to be just by that harpy eagle nest up ahead. Now we'll see if we can get our way up to what's there. Nope, that's the nest. So, hopefully we'll see the boat pretty easily from right here. Okay, that can stay there. We'll grab that, just because we do use that for making stuff. And yeah, we're going to probably get an attack by you in a moment. Oh, I thought if it was going to, it would have by now. Yeah, we'll just try to go... steer clear of the dog. Keep an eye on the bird. Because I am surprised it's not coming for us. Okay, yeah, so we want to keep going up this way. And there's also apparently a bit of dragon fruit up here. That might be worth checking to see just, like, what it offers for food and water. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 5, 10 food, water. Or, yeah, 5 food, 10 water, my bad. Okay, so keep going up here. No snakes on sight, that's good. Unfortunately, more of these Ocotillo. Again, the damn animals. Okay, if they're going to hunt me, I'd like them to at least, like, just come at me proper. So I'd like to try to start mitigating some of the damage I'm contending with. Fine, we'll do that. Yeah, it seems like... It's like the birds don't even know what they're doing. Okay, we are getting up where I want to go, though. Just have to see it. Ooh. Whew. That was close. I stepped right on him. Okay, there's just one over there, but he has his dragon fruit. What we want is actually up this way. And these are what are supposed to give, I think, the flexible branches. We'll just take a couple for now. Now, let me see what it says for blueprints. Improved fishing rod and... Oh, there's the native bow frame. That means I might actually be able to make the improved bow. I just need that rope of skin, and that I think I just need the processed hide for it. Okay, you're dealt with, and the way forward... I'm guessing this is it. So what do we got over here? Oh! That looks like more living water, which... I don't think I'll immediately use, just because we are recovering our health decently enough. One more sleep at camp, and I think we'll basically be over... Is that obsidian? Oh, okay, I really love finding that, because that basically means... Oh, no, you're not living water, are you? Buffalo potion. And what is this? Song of the Great Thirst. Miraculous was the water of the fountain gained by the 4 tribes, but the fountain was not infinite. Dozens of stormbreakers were going back and forth to Bimini, but there was not enough water for everyone who desired it. And each boat returning from the island was greeted by hundreds of stretched hands. Many of those who desired the potion were worthy of it, but could not even get one sip. And when one person took the potion, dozen more asked, why not me? And when one person prolonged his youth, dozen asked again, why not me? And the elder saw the seeds of discord being sown, that trouble awaits. There is so much envy in the hearts of men. Okay, interesting. Seems like it's basically the case of, we found this miracle water, we started giving it out, not enough to really go around, and that causes problems. What I think I'll do is I am going to take the boat quickly, although, God, I don't know if there's... It's going to make the episode quite a bit longer than I planned on, but... Again, if it might map out the last little bits. Yeah, I'm just going to get a couple more of those to have. Not that there's, again, too much that you actually make with it, so I don't think it'll be a big issue if I only take a bit. And I'll see if we can just quickly run by the eagles, and they won't worry about us. Or maybe I can go over top that. Yeah, it seems like they almost have pathfinding issues, despite, like, being flying as they are. So there's the canoe down there. We will... I don't think it'll take too long to get our way around, and hopefully as long as both those jackals I fought before are down, or have been killed and respawning. Should be hopefully quick, just run to the... I do have the charcoal, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, we'll try getting up there as quick as we can. It'd just be nice to have, like, say, okay, the island's fully mapped out, every resource that I could get from it, we have... Now we truly do have to set off for a new area. We still got plenty of durability, so the canoe is holding up just fine. And there's nowhere we really need to stop in at, because we have made this little sail around before. Yeah, there's that other tree we visited and we mapped out from. We'll see how our health is. Or do I... Like, there is the living water still to get from this little spot here. It's not urgent, though, since, again, we haven't run into anything that's been too dangerous for ourselves. And, like, health is really a problem. Yeah, let me just keep steady on the course of the plan I had for getting to that cartographer tree. And then seeing from there. Another fishing spot here. Or would it actually be faster to dock here and go inland? No, I think it is faster going up around the north. And then that's the other spot that, for story progress-wise, maybe we'll start next week going to that rock there. Just see what it has. Just in case, like, it has some big relevance to what's going on. Oh, soap disappeared. It shouldn't take too long before back to that northern beach, and then it's just a quick sprint in. I think the biggest issue is just if that stupid eagle is having the pathfinding issues, it'll block us off from being able to map. And, oh, actually looks like there's smoke coming from the rock. That's an odd sight. I don't think we've seen any plumes of smoke at all. Yeah, here's back to the northern beach. And I think that's the tree right there. Leave that in the beach. We'll grab that, just because it's a nice, easy source of water. And just try a sprint right for that. Yeah, back by all the carved canoes. Don't really care about going after the chickens, because I don't think we get anything beside meat and feather and eggs. Yeah, here's the rope hanging there. Okay, actually, maybe the jackal will leave us alone. I didn't realize that it had respawned. Yeah, this is what we need. And we'll see if we can get up to the very top. Although, again, it sounds like something is hunting us, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's probably that bird right there. Oh, yeah, it is. See if I can try to help it out a bit. There we go. Wait, are we still being hunted? No. Perfect. Okay, last of that mapped out. I don't see any, well, almost. It seems like there's one little corner that we haven't. But I don't think there's another cartographer tree on the island for it, so that's everything I wanted to get done for this island. I might just quickly take us back home. If it's only a minute or two, I might see about trying to build up that possibly stronger bow. Because, like, we have the flexible branch we need. I think it the rope made of skin that it calls for... Oh, crap. Okay, right, I gotta let our stamina take a while to recover. Oh. Ah, little bugger. You want to go too? Yeah, you're not getting away with trying to team up on us like you did. There. Even if I don't take you with us at all. At least that deals with that. Get the bone, get the tendon. And some meat for the trouble. And yeah, we'll use the knife just to get that off. Let's get back home. And you know what? Maybe start of next week we'll get all that tackled. Just because I don't want to have it go too long for everything getting done. And it's going to take us a little bit to get back to the boat. But yeah, I will need a little bit of time recovering back at camp, because, again, with the bite we got there, we're down a bit more in health again. And it seems like it takes a fair little while to naturally recover. There's probably a medicine I can craft that might speed that up. Treats wounds, burns, ingestion wounds. Oh yeah, right there. I need eucalyptus leaves. Okay. So there are some items just to treat health. Again, maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing to try getting. I don't know. Is there eucalyptus on this map? Tobacco. Oh, yeah, there is. So maybe that's another small thing I should do, too. Okay, but that's everything. There's our boat. Let's get back home. As much as it wasn't like a lot of big objectives were met this week, I think a lot of it was all little busy work and preparations to really go into a lot of content next week has been met. Because we have the canoe ready, we can sail up to that other region. We've got a bunch of food, bunch of water, fair bit of medicine stuff for treatments with us. We are basically all set for, aside from like maybe just some small touches I want to add to our arsenal, we shouldn't have any issue with wanting to head out to that other region. So it should just be a quick sail back and we'll see. Now, I don't know if it is the case of trying to transfer regions you have to use the map and like go out of the menu to the next area, or it's a case of like you could just sail up north and eventually you'll hit like transition zone. Because there is still that little story objective on that rock to the north to check out that has the plume of fire. But that'll be another thing to look at come next week. For now, I think we can be pretty content with everything we managed to get done up here. I think there's still one more piece of the natives map somewhere on the island to pick up. I don't know exactly where. Because, yeah, we only got 4 pieces. You needed 5 as, like, one of the things to be able to sail to a new spot. But, again, not sure where that is. Or where the last piece could be hidden. I don't know if there's any other sites I haven't really... there's a Chronicles I missed there, but beyond that... Nothing really stood out as, like, draw, landmark, something of, like, note. Or it could even be that I just didn't pick it up from that one spot we've been to yet. Okay, but here we are. We'll just drop some stuff off for now. Because, yeah, come next week, we have a little bit of prep work I'll still want to do around here. But all in all, I think we have done a great job with getting everything in order. So, we will end this episode of Survival Fountain of Youth right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.